sal, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen todas terminar.
Now from Cobb County, Georgia, we're live inside Truist Park. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Houston Astros and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
For my money, there's nothing better than postseason baseball. Every game is critical, and one swing, one error, or even one pitch can make all the difference. Let's get this thing going already. Roll the ball out there and let's play.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Kyle Wright is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he can be really tough to hit.
Ready now is Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Hit on the ground out to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He's hit 2 home runs so far in this series already, so you know he's feeling really good about himself. You can bet they were talking about him in the pitchers meeting before the game, so their focus is on him, and so is mine.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. No balls and a strike to count. One out, nobody on. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. From the stretch, and he fouls this one off. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not to say complain about it.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Zack Greinke will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Zack Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zack Greinke. Up, down, in, and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zack Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
Now at the plate is Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Greinke has finished off more than 2,900 innings during his time in the major leagues and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
The payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He'll try again. 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another 2-2 offering.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
That is good. The second baseman, Ozzie.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. Base hit into right center. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Standing in now, Austin Riley, as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike one.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Albies stands at second with two gone. Hit in the air out to left field. Alvarez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Two-out double left stranded. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
First pitch coming, here it is. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Albies picks it up on to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is good.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Hard liner to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, that's their first hit of the ball game, and they make it count as he blisters this thing to the outfield and cruises into third for the triple. We'll see if his teammate can pick him up so they can get their first run, too.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker, as the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Zack Greinke, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Gets the sign, the 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. The set and the 2-2. fouled off. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. The 1-0 home. That's down into left center for a base hit.
Leadoff knock right there, Dan. How frustrating is it to let that leadoff guy get out?
Every pitcher, you want to get that first guy out, Hero. Your chances of scoring runs are so much more slim when you get that first guy out. Traffic on the bases, now you have to pitch out of the stretch. It's never easy for the pitcher.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Out in front of it, strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
At the plate now, Adam Duvall. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runners on first with 1 down. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2-2, here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 3-2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally, he'd be closer to 27 instead.
The 2-1. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. One left for Atlanta. It remains 1-0.
Keep working today. That's my way come one day. Don't worry. You gotta be happy. Keep fighting today. That's my.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve.
The second baseman.
Now here's the first offering. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Duvall has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. And stepping in, Michael Brantley, hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Line, but speared on a hop. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So now to the plate, Alex Bregman. First pitch of the AB on its way. The 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they're on top 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Kyle Wright as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Number 30.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Tucker. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Into the box, Eddie Rosario struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. The 3-1. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. From the stretch. Two 2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Brantley going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman, and now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer, and it's given the Braves a 3-1 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
To the plate now, Austin Riley.
The third baseman.
As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now back. Center fielder. John Peterson.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Riley rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint. But what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. And a ball 1-0.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. 4 runs here in this half inning. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there.
Right
they
fielder,
finally
number
get him
14.
on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box, Adam Duvall, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Two and one after the foul ball there. A runner on first with two away. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2 is a called third strike right on the inside corner. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We're through 3 full here in game number 4. It's the Braves 4 and the Astros 1. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he falls behind 0-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a liner. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Next, here is Carlos Correa. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. 50th pitch of the game on its way. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Correa, who's sometimes called Show-Rea, he's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next to the Astros.
Next to hit is Kyle Tucker. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Now the first pitch.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. After it is Tucker. He's there and records the first out. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Kyle Wright. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on its way.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Here's the 0-1, and it's fouled away.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Braves strand 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now here's the first offering. As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate is the Astros pitcher, Zack Greinke. He collected a base hit his first time up. Pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
popped up. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
In now, Martin Maldonado. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Duvall will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Middle of the night here at Truist Park. It's the Braves 4 and the Astros 2. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bats, and there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Greinke ready now, the 1-1. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So now to the plate, Austin Riley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's ball 2.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And that's over. 2-1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Fastball well outside. Jock Peterson waits on deck. The 3-1. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Now batting, center fielder, Jock.
1 out, runner at first, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. As a look, now the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now that's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corners, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Blake Taylor takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Stepping in now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Taylor, a 25-year-old, this is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Now both runners on the move. Pitch is popped up, and this is going to be a foul ball. Two balls and a strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
A bouncer up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And the lead will move to 3 as it's now a 5-2 game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
At the plate now, Dansby Swanson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Two and 1 the count. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch on its way. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second home run of the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, Kyle Wright, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
2 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, this is why when playing in the National League, I saw pitchers constantly just really focus on the offensive side of the ball, whether it be sack bunts or having to get a knock. Here's a moment that can never be taken away. A huge hit in a World Series game. That's a pretty awesome moment for him.
as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Close, but just off the outside corner.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
Altuve has it. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. 5 innings complete, and this is now an 8-2 ball game. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Now here's the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0 home is taken high above the zone. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
2-2 now. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Duvall moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now the first pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Yeah, they have everything to lose in this game, but it's obvious they have zero quit in them. They're going to battle until the last out, and with that homer, they're that much closer to prolonging this series.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And this will be fouled away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Albies scoops it up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Through 5.5, it's the Braves 8 and the Astros 3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First pitch on its way as he'll take a look at ball 1. Hot shot on the ground to short, right to him. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering, ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Gurriel has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Jock Peterson now.
Jock Peterson.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he pops it up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Jesse Chavez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So now here is Yuli Gurriel, 0-for-2 for him to this point.
The first baseman,
First pitch of the AB now. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Aledmus Diaz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Diaz has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. On the move is Peterson. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now to bat, Martin Maldonado. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Runners on first with one down. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Rosario. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off for ball one.
Everything this guy throws moves. That two-seamer has a mind of its own.
And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Next, it'll be Michael Brantley. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Christian Javier will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. So now into the box is Travis d'Arnaud. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here's the first pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Javier is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. Might have swung at ball 4 there. It's 3-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Adam.
Next, it'll be Adam Duvall. Delivered an RBI single last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
2-0 to Adam Duvall.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-0 is taken, strike 1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 2-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
A runner at first with no outs here. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Watson.
In now, Dansby Swanson. And a bouncing ball, foul. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
1-2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled off. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Guillermo Heredia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Has a look, now the pitch. The 1-0 delivery.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So the next to bat will be Eddie Rosario. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch on the way. High fly ball out to deep right field. Brantley going back to the track, to the wall. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Wow, I can't imagine what he's feeling right now. To hit a home run in the World Series is special. To hit a grand slam in the World Series, I don't think there's too many people that can say that.
Phil Maton comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Now the 1-0. Still only 1 out in the inning. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Swing and a little tapper. Payoff pitch one more time, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now to the plate, here is Ozzie Albies. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Albies with a 1-1 count now. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box now, Austin Riley, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out with the man at first. And he takes a called strike 2.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired.
I'm good.
But the Braves strike for 4, coming courtesy of this grand slam. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Braves 12 and the Astros 3. Luke Jackson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. First delivery to him. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0 home. Jackson stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. The 2-0 on the way. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
To the plate now, Yordan Alvarez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
0-2 count and the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Carlos Correa, fouled away. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. One out and a runner on second base. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Grounded softly to the right. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Braves lead it 12-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. Beautiful diving stop. He's up with it. The throw. Got him.
Now back, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
At the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. Hit high and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Tucker. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Right fielder,
now it'll be Adam Duvall. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Brantley going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it big though. It's 12-3.
Opinionated, opinions hated, it's all trash. This kid the greatest.
So here's Yuli Gurriel starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And this is popped up near second base. Albies is there. 1 away.
The batter, the pitcher, Phil Mason.
Chas McCormick will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a look at ball one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. McCormick was born in the state of Pennsylvania. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's going to land foul. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies brings it in on to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now. Astros are down to their final out now, and up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. So a full count now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Last strike now for Houston. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. 12-3 is the way this one ends. The Braves have taken a 2-1 lead in this World Series. Kyle Wright gets the W on the mound. Zack Greinke struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Wrong before, but that wasn't that long ago. I even hit the bottom over, that was just part of my growth. My heart's always broken, I guess I'm starting over. And now my battered soul is going back through the motions.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.